living space doesn't have to mean out with the old and in with the new. I'm going to reuse some older pieces and give them a fresh new look. For a busy working mom and her young daughter, it's going to be grown-up glamour with some girly fun without having to start from scratch. This multi-purpose living dining room is where Lee and her 4-year-old daughter, Stevie Jane, spend most of their time. Yet its main function is to house a calamity of Stevie's toys. Right now, this room is feeling all about kid. It's a playroom. And what I want to do is I want to make it more of a living room and dining room that's adult-friendly so that Mom feels more at home here.
I think we're both ready to have a space that reflects both of our styles and doesn't feel so much like a playroom.
This mother and daughter love girly glam, mostly pink, but Mom needs a more grown-up vibe.
Stevie would do princesses till the cows come home, but for me, I'd like to have a touch of that, but still have it feel modern and contemporary and a little bit hip.
That we can do, but the biggest issue in this room is storage. Stevie's toys can still live here, but we'll need a solution for keeping them tucked away.
We're trying to be as environmentally friendly as we can be. I'd like to keep as much as we can.
Okay.
Since I had Stevie, it's so much a playroom that I don't actually have a lot of adults over.
What you want to do is you want to have a little bit more conversation, some
Yeah.
entertaining. And how about the seating? So there's 2 chairs over there.
Yeah, we don't even use those chairs really. Sometimes I put stuff on them, but
Okay.
nobody really...
Toys.
Yes, more toys, more toys.
When I look at redesigning a room, I try to reuse whatever I can. So I like this table and chairs, and Lee has this great deco fireplace. Even though it doesn't work, it has a ton of character. Instead of it being a backdrop for toys, it should be the focal point of the room. We'll freshen it up with paint and add a mirror above. I've talked Leah into moving this old sofa out. It's too small for my new plan, and it'll do better in the downstairs rec room. Instead, we'll build a bench beneath this wonderful bay window with drawers inside for both storage and extra seating. We're keeping these ottomans because you can never have too much storage, and these ones have a ton of space. I'll have them recovered in organic cotton with a flirty pattern. The windows in both rooms will soften when I add cotton drapes, and switching to energy-efficient drapes will cost more now, but they'll save Lee money later on heating and cooling costs. The floor is not in good shape. It's been patched up and it's scratched in some places. So we're gonna take a floating floor and put it right on top that's gonna be in a dark, stained, environmentally friendly bamboo. Open shelving works best for display, not for general items. I'm gonna hit a secondhand store to find a unit with clothes storage instead. I am loving this chandelier because it goes with our girly glam theme. I'm just gonna give the brass a coat of white paint to update it. And I'll replace the fixture in the living room with another chandelier that matches. Lee has made a great start with this collection of family photos, but I have an idea that will create even more visual impact. The plan is to hold on to as many pieces as we can, but give the room a glam makeover that will keep our little Princess Stevie happy and still have her mom feeling like a grown-up. The paint in the living room is feeling a little bit dark. It's a sagey green, and I want to lighten that room up. So I'm gonna go with a Stonington gray. You might be thinking gray is not the way to lighten up the room, but this is a light gray, and there's also a lot of natural light in that room, so it can handle a gray. The great thing about this paint is that it's low-VOC, so that means there's less off-gassing, less toxic chemicals. This is a bamboo floor. And I found a company that grows their bamboo without chemicals, and this is a sustainable resource. Now, our flooring is really rich and sophisticated, but I want to add some texture and softness to the room, and I really want to anchor the living room with an area rug. So, ideally, first choice, I would love to use a seagrass. The only problem is if young Stevie Jane spills some milk, we're doomed because it's going to seep through and then the carpet is a waste. So I'm going to use a wool, which is a natural fiber, and it's got a great wheat tone to it, and it's going to add that texture that we want, and it's going to work so well with our dark bamboo floors. But look at this, Julia, $250.
Oh, you're kidding. Oh, nice.
Is that perfect?
Yeah.
Lee and Stevie's living dining room is used mainly as a playroom. We're giving it the function it deserves while keeping the girly glam feel they love. And along the way, we'll make sustainable choices everyone can feel good about. If you have an old television like this one that's not working so well, instead of taking it to a landfill, we found this local company that will recycle some of the parts for about 45 cents a pound. This one's gonna cost us about $20, but it really is worth it. We're clearing out the room so we can install our new eco-friendly bamboo flooring. A floating floor is an easy way to cover wood or tile by laying it right over top the old, damaged flooring. Christian is measuring for the project I'm most excited about, our window seat. We're having it custom built to the exact dimensions of this nook, so it will blend in and look like part of the architecture. Julia and I are going to dig around for some secondhand treasures we can make over for Lee's space.
Yep.
These two are perfect for flowers.
Yeah.
But look at this, Julia.
Yeah.
This is perfect for Lee because right now she has all that open storage
Right.
and it's collecting dust. Well, this is $250.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah.
nice.
Is that perfect?
Yeah.
So this is actually two different pieces stuck together. Check out the different colored wood. But once we paint it, it'll look like it's meant to be. Stunning. Jules, look at these. They're a really nice small scale. I think that we could use these in the living room. Ooh, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna recover these in a hot pink to give the room a pop of girly color. We're going for a high-grade cotton that's environmentally friendly, durable, and will be easy to clean. The china cabinet is being glammed up with this soft blue gray. This lacquer isn't as easy on the earth as latex paint, but I went this route because of the hard, long-lasting finish. Durability is a good thing. The longer your pieces last, the less often you'll need to replace them. This is great. I love this floor. Oh, it's just so dark and rich. The way the furniture is gonna pop off this floor, it's gonna look so sculptural. And the fireplace is so much better now that the surround has been painted out. Everything is just melding together perfectly. Trim counts as baseboards, mantle, crown, and valances. Christian's painting out the trim right now to give the illusion of higher walls. This is looking much more soothing and more cohesive. It's just a much more modern look.
This is Lee and Stevie's original chandelier, and this is the one that we sourced to match it. What do you think?
You know what? I didn't recognize at first that this was Lee and Stevie's. No, so it's a good match. My vision was to have them white because I wanted them to work with the white surround of the mantle.
Right.
So I want to bring them inside and see how they work inside because the light is a little bit different.
Yep.
And you know what? When you hang them, the one over Lee's table was really high. 30 to 34 inches, is the standard. And otherwise, I feel like the chandelier has no connection to the table. Like they're one and the same, right? And they're also centered in the room. I want it centered to the table because it's light for the table and we want it to cast into their faces when they're having dinner and make everyone look gorgeous.
A little ambiance.
Yes. You know what? Now that this drawer is in, it's like, woo!
Look how deep that is.
I know.
A lot of toys in there.
Toys out of the fireplace. There's seating.
That's right.
This looks like it was meant to be here, that it was always part of the house. Now this is sort of a separate area that functions on its own, like it's storage and also like you can hang out, look out the windows. And I'll have 2 chairs here and then the sofa over there, so it's sort of distinct areas.
Yeah, more play area.
More play area, but with the toys in the drawer.
You got it.
You know know what, I think it's good. I think that it's just a subtle difference. It's a nice creamy tone, and once all the fabrics are in.
So it really makes a big difference when you see it in the space. It's good.
It's gonna work with the same color as the fireplace around. Put all the crystals in place and let's see it all glammy and blingy. I'm looking for a new eco-friendly sofa to replace Lee's old one. We need something quite substantial to take up the space along the wall where she currently has 2 Eames-inspired chairs. This store carries FSC certified products, which means the wood comes from responsibly managed forests, and the fabrics here contain only recyclable materials like hemp, organic cotton, or wool. This just might work for Lee's place, but not with the pillows. These are too dinky. The lines of the arm are perfect. They're nice and modern, and this sofa is in opposition to lots of girliness, lots of glam, and then this has a bit of a masculine line, and it's nice to have a little bit of tension happening in a room. It's what makes it interesting. These are store-bought drapes, and if you want to customize them, I like to add a little grosgrain ribbon along the leading edge of the drape. If you really want to do something special, you can add another band of ribbon along the bottom of the drape. Oftentimes when you buy store-boughts, they're a little too short, and if you've got high ceilings, that's not going to work. So I like to add a fabulous fabric along the bottom of the drape. Just make sure that you are taking one of the colors out of that fabric and you're matching it with your actual drape itself. And then to finish it off, just add that grosgrain ribbon. And I like to use grosgrain because it's got that ribbing, and when you sew it down, it doesn't fray. It gives ready-made drapes a customized look. These are Lee's family photos, and I want to do something that has really, really big impacts. As soon as you look at it, it's like, boom. A living and dining room for mom and daughter is getting a fresh new look without starting from scratch. We're updating some vintage pieces, and our contractor Christian is using a soft gray low-VOC paint on the trim to extend the lines on the wall and to give it a more modern look. Plus, we're adding function with some built-in seating and storage. Lock and key, huh?
That's it.
Sean Gorham has been building furniture by hand since he was only 7. Now, his company, Urban Tree Salvage, rescues trees from the chipper and turns them into stunning pieces of functional art.
Every tree we salvage saves a tree out of the natural forest, and then some. It's all the birds and the butterflies and all the insects and the wildlife that rely on the forest-grown trees to survive.
Okay, so I'm looking for a piece that could be an end table. I guess they can be anything, like an end table or a side table. They're pretty versatile. You can sit on this.
Absolutely.
This is an ideal table. Now the wood just has to be kiln dried to remove all the moisture so it can be used inside. This one's for me.
Yeah, this one's a nice one.
That's great.
All right.
These are some lovely pictures you got here, Sam.
These are Lee's family photos, and some of them are really super tiny. And we scanned them.
Blew them up.
Blew them
all the
up.
right size.
Black and white made them really all become one. You can't really tell which ones are from the 50s and which ones are from a couple years ago.
Yeah, that black and white thing makes it sort of timeless, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I
And
like how you frame them all uniform. It's
Same
nice.
thing, because you know what? She had started out doing this gallery wall. It was kind of bitsy, and she was sort of collecting over time, and it never really got there. So I want to create like one cohesive unit that really has impact.
Let's map out where we're going to put this block of photo.
Because I want to, yeah, I definitely want to see
Okay.
it first. What did you say, 12?
So let's start with 12 inches from the wall here.
The perimeter of our gallery will be 12 inches from the sides and 8 inches from the top and bottom. Measuring and taping it out before we start drilling gives me another chance to eyeball it and make sure it's going to fit the way I want it to.
So that's where our block of photos is going to fit. How do you feel about that?
I think that it's going to look good. A laser level is fast and accurate when it comes to making straight lines. Christian is allowing for 4 picture frames across and 3 down, with 2.5 inches between each frame. This is our newly sprayed cabinet. It looks amazing. And what I'm gonna do is just liven it up with a little bit of wallpaper. You could use Japanese paper, gift wrap, whatever you wanted to. Measure, measure, measure so that you're only cutting once. And I would place it in first before you actually glue it down. Once you've sort of snapped it into place, this is non-toxic glue and it's made of rice starch. So you could actually eat it if you wanted to. Then, because I'm a girly girl, I am not going to use my finger. I'm going to use a brush and I am going to get in there and put that paste, spread that paste all along the perimeter of the shelves. I'm gonna do all 4 sides, and I am going to just glue it in place. If you measure properly, the whole project will probably take you about an hour. It's that easy. I always have fresh flowers at home because they make me happy. A big arrangement is gorgeous, but the thing is it can cost a lot of money and it takes a long time to build. So I love keeping it simple, one type of flower in glasses. All of these glasses I bought secondhand. This is actually a beer stein. I love the shape of it. It holds really large blooms well. But the secret is repetition. So you're putting one type of flower into each vessel, like I've done here. Hot pink peony, white peony in a teacup, and it has such a stunning impact. If you can, it's always best to buy locally, buy what's in season, or buy what's organic. Just keep it simple. Lee's glamorous new living dining room is nearly complete. Check out this fantastic lamp I found. And our chairs and ottomans are back with their flirty new upholstery. Ooh, look how the ottomans turned out. No, I think that's too high. It has
Too high?
What would you do without me?
I'd definitely be stuck. It's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Pillows right here.
I can't wait to see the look on Stevie's face. When we were redesigning this space, we wanted to keep as many of the pieces as we could, and it wasn't that difficult. For Lee and Stevie's living dining room, we refreshed 2 second-hand chairs and an old china cabinet. Fresh paint is all we needed to update the old fireplace and brass chandelier. Custom-built window seat added seating and storage, and we recovered the ottomans with an organic cotton with a playful pattern. And everything is resting on top of this gorgeous new bamboo floor. Before, Lee's living and dining room was overrun with Stevie's toys. Now this room has a grown-up look with a hint of girly fun, which is perfect for this mother and daughter. Touches of black provide sophistication, while pops of pink add playfulness. The fireplace used to be for storage, and the TV was the focal point. Now the fireplace enhances the room. And our elegant gray walls work well with the bluer shades of the china cabinet and sofa. Not that long ago, this was pretty much just a playroom for a little girl. But now it's been transformed into a fresh and airy space for both mom and daughter. Now the fireplace is a real focus in the room. All the scrolling details in the mirror reference the deco details in the mantle. A coat of white paint on the surround has made such a huge difference. Low effort, huge difference. And I love the idea of both chairs flanking either side of the fireplace. And then, here's a styling tip. We had these logs cut 7 inches because the firebox is really shallow. And now, we stacked them up. You would never know that this is not a working fireplace. This sofa is super comfortable, but it's also eco-friendly from the fabric to the batting right down to the very last coil and spring. We kept Lee's modern black chairs and her creamy table, and now they actually work in the space and they have purpose here because of all of the creams and blacks that we've added to the rest of the space. And the gallery wall is just stunning. There's such a sense of history when you look at that wall. It takes my breath away. The way the leading edge of the drapes frames out the window is spectacular, and the mitered edge at the bottom is such an amazing finishing detail. And the window bench is magnificent. All of the pillows, so stunning. This is where everybody is gonna wanna sit. The best part are these drawers, because now there's room for all those toys. I can't wait to see the look on Stevie's face. Hi! What do you think?
Good.
It's beautiful.
It's incredible. I mean, it feels transformed, but it still feels like my house, you know? And I love the window bench. I can't wait to read here.
I know.
Look at the lamp, it looks like a tree.
I know.
Look at this other tree that we have. That's a real tree in our house. It's hard to say what my favorite thing is because there's just so much to take in. Right now, just seeing that china cabinet, that might be it.
What's your favorite part? The flowers. When we were pulling together this room, we tried to make the best choices possible, and I have to say that it has come together beautifully.